Hi, I'm Ross Benjamin of Sportsbook Review and RBWins.com. It's Thursday, June 23rd, time for another edition of my Major League Baseball Underdog Picks of the Day. I have two selections for today. Let's get right to them, starting with the game between the Padres and the Reds in Cincinnati this evening. Slated opening pitch, 7:10 p.m. Eastern Time. Two southpaws will have at it tonight in this matchup, as we'll see Christian Friedrich take the hill for the San Diego Padres and John Lamb for the Cincinnati Reds. Speaking of Friedrich, 3 road starts this year and an excellent 0.47 ERA in those outings. Now, the Padres have gone an awful 19-32 versus right-handed starting pitchers, but they're a respectable 11-10 versus southpaw starters this year. And in those 21 outings versus southpaw starting pitching, they've averaged a lofty 5.6 runs per game, which is well over their season average. Also, John Lamb, 3-6 this year for the Reds, and his team starts with a lofty 4.75 ERA and a 1.52 WHIP. Now, Lamb averages just 5 1/3 innings pitched per start, which means, in all likelihood, the Cincinnati Reds bullpen will be called upon this evening, and they've been absolutely brutal this year. If you look inside the numbers, Reds relievers, a collective 5.99 ERA, 1.65 WHIP, and they've allowed a whopping 51 home runs in 254 innings pitched. Just absolutely terrible numbers. Now, the Padres are 30-43 heading into this series. That's good for just a 4.11 win percentage. However, Cincinnati, since 2015, has gone a terrible 17-30 versus opponents with a win percentage of between 380 and 460. They've gone 14-32 versus the NL West since 2015, and that includes going 3-9 versus San Diego since 2014. So a lot of value to be had here on a San Diego Padres team that's won 3 of their last 4, and we're looking at a Reds team with a losing record at home. We're going to take the San Diego Padres here, plus 107 over the Cincinnati Reds. Our next game is an AL West matchup between the Oakland A's and the Los Angeles Angels, a game that will take place in Anaheim this evening, 10:05 p.m. Eastern Time start. Kendall Graveman gets the start tonight for Oakland. He's been solid in his last 2 outings as the A's won both of those games, and he's been a major contributor as to why with his brilliant 1.64 ERA in those outings. He's made 3 starts versus the LA Angels since June 13th of last year, and in those 3 outings, a 1.29 ERA and an 0.86 WHIP. Those are awfully dominating numbers. Tim Lincecum, the former San Francisco Giant and veteran right-hander, will make just his second start of the season. He was pretty sharp in his first outing, and that came against, ironically, the Oakland A's. I just don't have a lot of faith in Lincecum in terms of consistency based on how he's looked over the last few years. This is an LA Angels club also that's gone 9-22 versus teams with losing records this year, and Oakland qualifies in that regard. And the Angels are also uninspiring, 15-20 at home this year. We're going to take the Oakland A's here, plus 132 over the LA Angels. Repeating again, San Diego plus 107. You can find that line at betus.com. And the Oakland A's plus 132. You can find that line at matchbook.com. You can get all my daily betting articles simply by going to sbrpicks.com. Give me a follow at my personal Twitter page at RossBenjamin1, and visit my personal website as well, rbwins.com. I'd like to wish each and every one of you all the very best with your picks on Thursday.
Always on the go? Bet365 has one of the top mobile platforms in today's market. Sign up today and don't let your busy life keep you out of the game.